Hi there, I'm Chris Berman. We got a lot of games to cover, so let's get to it. In our first game this week, we had the Seahawks very confidently win by 16. In a long-standing AFC rivalry, we had the Steelers pick up win number 2. Jones had a stellar game, but all said and done, his performance wasn't enough to lift his team to a victory. Johnson hauled in over 150 yards receiving and helped his Lions beat the Packers. Cardinals, Chargers. Lions, Stevens
is inside his own 20. Gets the handoff, goes off right tackle. The defense must have been fast asleep. The midfield, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, the 5, 82 yards.
The Cardinals win this one by the final score of 41-38. Down in the fun and sun of Jacksonville, we had the Jaguars come away with a 7-point win. Up at Giant Stadium, we had the Giants get sent away with a 7-point loss. The 49ers defense recorded 6 huge sacks in their win at the Georgia Dome. Patriots, Dolphins. Their win.
Fred Taylor wants to get his team inside field goal range. Gets the handoff at the 42. Oh, he may do more than that. He shakes two. He could go all the way. Touchdown.
The Patriots go on to win this by the final score of 44-37. The Jets won on the road and will now head home to meet the Vikings. Terrell Owens stepped it up this week and gave his team some added firepower for the win. We had an interesting free agency pickup of note here. Trey's got the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Chris. Let's switch gears and talk about players that'll have new homes in the National Football League, as free agency continues to play such a huge role in determining a team's makeup. Terrell Owens will be on the move. You see it there. He'll be getting a nice little payday, too. 1 year, $6.0 million. Added on to that, a $3.0 million signing bonus.
Redskins, Eagles. Clinton Portis
is in the backfield. The ball is at the 40-yard line. And the lead man through throws a block. Shakes off one tackle. Bounces outside. Now it's a foot race. The 10, the 5, touchdown.
The Redskins win this one by the final score of 35-31. We had a big injury in this one, and Trey has the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Chris, thanks. In front of you, we've got the AFC Infirmary Report. And as you can see, they were hit hard this week. Vonnie Holliday sticks out on this list as one of the more costly injuries. Doctors confirming the worst this week, a torn hamstring. And that'll put him out for 5 weeks. In front of you, we've got the NFC list. And as you can see, they could form their own MASH unit. Tony Gonzalez might be the biggest loss on this list. He'll be out for the rest of the regular season. Now we'll move on to our top story of the day. Albert Hainsworth is going to be watching from the sidelines for a while, as his injury will deal a major blow to this team. So that'll do it for now. Chris, let's send it back to you.
In a long-standing AFC rivalry, we had the Bengals win their 4th game of the year. And in our final game, we had the Saints come away victorious. So another week in the books here on ESPN, but what do you say we hand out a few game balls before we go? Here's my prime-time players. That'll do it, sports fans. I'm Chris Berman, and thanks so much for joining us here in the Bristol studios. We'll see you next week right here on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.